Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today I am 35 weeks and 6 days pregnant, and it has been such a crazy day today. I really did not think that I was going to get around to doing this vlog for you guys, but I know for a fact that if I don't do it today, I will not have time to do it for the rest of the week, and odds are it's gonna roll over to next week and you're gonna end up with another double week vlog, and I just don't like doing those. So I feel like I have so many things to update you guys on for this week. So I have my list here and I am going to try to make it as brief as I possibly can. I know sometimes I tend to ramble and I feel like I'm doing it now, so I just want to give you guys a heads up. So first of all, my baby has definitely dropped, you guys. I have like a hand length between the top of my chest and the top of my my uterus, I guess, and I definitely feel like the baby is super low right now. I have officially retired the wedding ring. These fingers are way too swollen to have anything on them, and I can get it on, but getting it off is the trick. And I've gotten my ring stuck way too many times, and it sucks because I feel like when I'm pregnant is when I most want the wedding ring, just because people, they look at your belly and then they want to know if you're pregnant out of wedlock or whatever, and you know, people are nosy, so they look at your hand to see if you have a wedding ring. And well, my hand's too swollen for my wedding ring right now, so if anybody's trying to be nosy, they're gonna think that I am not married, which isn't a big deal. I mean, I had Lilia, obviously not married, but I just know how people are, so it just makes it a little bit awkward, I guess. Okay, so I mentioned in my last vlog that I am nesting like crazy, still nesting like crazy, and I've noticed that I have gotten way more particular about picking up around the house. I wrote anal in my notes, but that's weird, isn't it? Whereas before, if the girls would leave a mess around the house throughout the day, I really wouldn't care too much. I mean, I try to tell them to pick up before they move on to the next thing, but they don't really ever do that, and I choose my battles, and picking up is not one of them, except the past couple weeks. That has been a huge battle for me, and I can't help myself. Like, as they're playing, I am hounding them to clean up, and I feel really annoying, I guess, like the mean mom. I mean, I'm not being mean about it, but I'm just being like really particular about how my house looks, and it is driving me absolutely crazy that my house can't stay clean because of the amount that I'm picking up and cleaning, and then to look around and it's still a pigsty just constantly. But that's what you get when you have 2 kids and pets and a messy husband. So last week I had an appointment with my doula. I believe that was the day after I did my vlog. So we have officially written up my birth plan, and she's emailing it to me, and that is a weight off my shoulders because we were able to discuss absolutely everything that I want, and Trey was there. So if you've never had a doula can't actually speak for you while you're in labor, but your husband can. So by communicating all of my wants and by discussing any issues that could possibly come up with her and with Trey, I feel more comfortable now that if I were in a situation where I couldn't speak up for myself, or if somebody's trying to push something on me that I definitely don't want, I feel confident that they can communicate with each other based off of what I've expressed to them, and then they can communicate to the nurses exactly what I want for my birth plan. And in the past, I have never written up a birth plan. I've never really had a birth plan. The only thing that I've known is that I wanted a safe vaginal delivery, and I've never wanted to be induced. I've never needed to be induced, but as far as Anything particular, I've never really been particular about my birth plan until this one. And obviously, if you've been watching my pregnancy vlogs, you know that I plan on doing this unmedicated and completely natural. So with that, and doing that in a hospital, there becomes a lot of like particular things that I have to point out in my birth plan. So we have that written up and ready to go for whenever I do go into labor. So that's really exciting. So funny story about today. I did have a midwife appointment today, but this morning I woke up at about 5 o'clock in the morning with really intense and consistent contractions. And I have had false labor in the past. I've had a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions. There have been a lot of nights where I end my day timing my contractions and just praying that I don't go into labor. Well, this morning I woke up timing my contractions. They were 10 minutes apart and a minute long from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m. I decided, okay, if this is it, I better take a shower and start getting everything ready. And plus I was really thankful that I was going to go see my midwife if that's the case. Well, after I took my shower, my contractions pretty much just, they slowed down, they became very less intense, and they became very irregular. So they were no longer timeable contractions. I did continue to have contractions for the next probably 5 hours of the day before they pretty much stopped. And then after that, I've had a few Braxton Hicks contractions, but I am really hoping that by having all of these preterm labor scares or false labors or whatever, I am hoping that I am actually dilating and that it could lead to a faster labor process when I actually do have this baby. So I don't know, that could just be wishful thinking, but that is definitely something that I'm hoping for, especially with as painful as these contractions can be sometimes. And you know, in the past when it's happened, I feel like I've been too early to go into labor, but today I am almost 36 weeks pregnant, and whenever I explained to my midwife that this was happening, she really did not seem concerned at all that I might go into labor at any point. So that is definitely a relief that if I were to go into labor at this point, nobody would be concerned with the health of my baby or the health of me or anything like that. So like I said, I did see my midwife today, and the baby's heart rate was 150, and the baby was actually really inactive. Normally, my baby is super active at the midwife appointments. I don't know why. Just seems like every time I go, my baby is moving around and kicking, and today the baby was just really chill. So we had a sonogram, and I did get some pictures. Now, the pictures that we got today, I feel like you can't really tell what's going on. I'm gonna show them to you guys anyway. But the baby's really big right now. So it just kind of seemed like really smushed and just, you can't really see a lot. It's not like a 3D sonogram or anything. It's just a regular sonogram. But, so here's the ones that we got today. I hope you can see actually. Okay, so that's a little foot, and that's baby's face, like the eyes. Like I said, it's really hard to see what's going on, but the baby has a really big foot, and you can see all the little toes. And then there's this one, and this one, if you have seen my husband, if you know what he looks like, then you'll notice that this baby totally resembles my husband, at least from what I can tell in this picture. And then we have this picture, which I couldn't tell you really what's going on here. I don't know why she printed this one out. So then I also brought you guys, because these are way better. They're older, but they're way better. These are the pictures that I got when I was 18 weeks pregnant. And I tried to show these to you guys when I actually got them done, but at the time I had a really crappy camera. I was vlogging with a DSLR camera for the longest time, and it does not have autofocus, and I don't have like a flip screen where I can see what everything looks like, and the footage just really didn't come out. It was super blurry, so I deleted it all. But now I'm going to show them to you guys, and these are from when I was 18 weeks, like I said, but these are a lot clearer, and you can see the baby a lot better. It looks like they're sucking their thumb right there. It's super cute. And then there's baby's head and their body right there, and a little hand coming up right there. The sonogram did determine that baby is head down. Right now they're kind of facing my right hip, I guess, but my midwife is very confident that whenever I do go into labor, the baby should rotate into the right position and it shouldn't be an issue. So that's really all I have to update you guys on for right now. I want to go ahead and show you my 35-week belly, almost 36 weeks. Okay, so I mentioned that the baby has dropped. I want to show you guys. That is how much space. And before, it was like way up here. I don't know. Shirt down. So there is without the shirt. It says I'm at like 39, right? Can't really see. Like a little more than 39. So it does seem like my belly's getting smaller, does it not? Like, it kind of seems like every week I'm measuring smaller than I did the week before. It's kind of weird. Alright, I got invaded by the babies. I also forgot to tell you guys that I did get the guesstimated weight for the baby, and baby is measuring 5 pounds 13 ounces right now. This is Coda, by the way. I did a whole vlog about this little puppy, so if you haven't seen that, I will link that up in the description. Or wait, mommy can't talk. I will link that down in the description below and somewhere up here for you guys to meet this cutie. So my midwife did say that that is in like the 30-something percentile for weight. So that is just, that's a good sign. I mean, that's just an average size baby. Not too small, not too big. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all for my next video. Bye!